Hi guys, it's Chrissy with Chrissy's Divine Design Tarot, and today we are doing a 3-month reading for the collective. Let's see what's going on in your current circumstances at this time. All right, there is some dissatisfaction with a love that may be trying to smooth over with some loving words. Maybe you're making up with some type of problem that might be arising here. So, Eight of Swords, it's something that is kind of maybe self-imposed or a negative. Maybe you're feeling victimized or paralyzed, or there's some fear-based here. Maybe you're wanting to go to a sanctuary away from this person. Maybe there has been a celebration that you're going to go to that's going to take away whatever this is, maybe without this person, or maybe it's a getaway, or maybe it's another person involved. Let's just see. The Chariot, there is a suitor coming in. Four of Pentacles. Maybe you're saving some money. Maybe you're just being cautious about your money and your spending. Well, you have the wealth or the material wealth here. Maybe you're trying to make up with this person. That Eight of Swords is kind of maybe feeling trapped or helpless in something. Saving money to maybe get out of there. Maybe a third person is going to help you do so. Maybe they end up being your suitor in the end. You're saving some money. Maybe you're paying them some money to get you away from there. Whatever the case is, for August, by the end of it, you might be heading off somewhere else. Maybe this is just a paid type of vacation or staycation. Definitely not getting along with somebody. And if it is a celebration, the Four of Swords is kind of whatever this previous pain is, this dissatisfaction that's going on here, might be smoothed over with some type of celebration. Maybe you will meet your soulmate there. Let's just see the next month, which is September. Well, it looks like you're using your intuition here. What do we have? A King of Cups. This could be who this love is, or dissatisfaction is about. Looks like this person. Oh, okay. This person is emotionally available, and I'm getting here with this High Priestess. This is kind of saying that you know you have the strength to trust your intuition on this person, that they are emotionally available, so they are actually looking for a love, and they may be in that loving side of themselves at this point. They may be a water sign as well, a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. Oh, hang on, guys. Okay. All right, so let's just see here. Looks like somebody is maybe taking a step back here. It could be a step back where they're reflecting or have some type of perspective or awareness here about a calling. Now, with the Five of Pentacles, it may mean that you don't have the money, or they don't have the money at this time. You look like you have money. And if this isn't you, this could be this third party. Do you find evidence about a third party here, that they're giving money to this other person? They may have been supporting someone behind your back for some of you. It looks like you're using your intuition about this person, this courage, maybe being aware of some type of calling, but not having the cash to go forward, there is a love offered here. The spirit is giving out to you a blessing in disguise with a new relationship coming up. Now, the Seven of Pentacles, this is steady growth for a long-term outcome. This is rewards and patience and planning, and your hard work pays off. King of Wands, this may be somebody that's more suitable for you, and this is a lot of attraction, or this person is very attractive. They're also somebody that may have a vision about what their life may look like. They're a doer, so they don't just talk about it, they actually get her done. So with this person may end up being more of a suitable person for you. You have this calling to maybe leave somebody out in the cold because of this love offer you may end up getting from someone else, somebody that sees that long term with you. Back here, there is love. However, with this dissatisfaction, maybe it's just a lot of words that aren't actually, they're not being kept. Like they're like promises not being kept. Let's put it that way. And with that Eight of Swords, it just gives this uncertainty within that, this negativity. Um, and even though you feel at home with this person, there may be a third person here. They may be going after someone else. Your person that you're with may be a suitor giving money or saving money to give to someone else, or maybe even housing them or having them maybe want to move in, or I don't know, there's something there that's just a little fishy for me. So by the end of this, there may be a breakup in end of August. September, you may end up meeting a soulmate. It looks like there's a lot of love coming in here, partnering up in this new relationship. There's attraction, a close bond here. All right. And with this calling, this might be a purpose that you're meant to do with this person and build something together. Now, this is within these 3 months' time that this love may be showing up for you in October. However, it could be 3 months after October. So November, December, January, that this person will show up. So depending on how this shows up for you. So take whatever is yours, leave what doesn't matter for someone else. All right. And you're going to know if this resonates for you. It's something you've already thought about, already wondered about, or already have seen in your person, and you already have these feelings already, and that's why you can relate to it. And that is what tarot is all about. It's an energy exchange. So it may be because there's a lot of people for the collective, certain people may feel different things here that may resonate for them. So just leave what doesn't and flip it, switch it, whatever you need to do. If it's not you, it's your person. All right. We have somebody making some bold moves here. I like it. There's definitely communication happening within these 3 months of this partnership. So within these 3 months, so it may be in those later months, November, December, January, that this comes in for you, where somebody actually makes the moves to talk to you. Ten of Pentacles, making some bold moves about building a legacy here. If there is a purpose coming through on this, it is divinely guided with the star, or maybe it's somebody that is recognized in your community, in your country, if it's like a mayor, or maybe it's someone in politics, or maybe it is even a celebrity. All right. It's definitely somebody that is going to build with you. There's the Queen of Wands. So you are showing up as the Queen of Wands with this King of Wands. So, excuse me, excuse me. I don't know why I get so like that. Eight of Cups here. Yeah, well, let's just see what's going on here. Nine of Cups. Okay. So maybe things don't work out with this person, even though you are going to build, they may just end up being a partnership that you end up doing here. It's a calling to do this. Although it is showing a new relationship, it could be a business partner. It is a counterpart, though. And with the Eight of Cups here, this is maybe abandoning this venture. Maybe there's an emotional setback with this or some unhealthy situation that you feel you need to walk away from this. The Nine of Cups is getting those wishes fulfilled, but it could also mean that you're single. What's on the bottom of the deck? All right, we have the King of Swords. Now, this is somebody that has a gift for gab, but they're pretty good with their words. They're able to get you to see it their way, if you will. Let's just see what some issues may be in terms of this first month, August. All right, there's maybe a breach in contract. Wanting some type of support. And maybe you have the authority on this. Maybe you have somebody that's been watching this third party here. Is this somebody moonlighting where they work at a company, but then they go off on their own and do the same work as they do for that company and get paid for it instead of getting the contract for where they work? They steal that business, and that's moonlighting. So is somebody doing that? Are you needing support where you need to hire someone else? Let's just see about here. Okay, there's rules. There's certain rules. Maybe you can't, I'm getting, maybe you can't hire somebody until there is 3 strikes or something like that, depending on the severity of things. Yeah, they just keep repeating this, breaking the rules or something along those lines. Yeah, there's a realization of who it might be that's not doing the right things here. Is this you seeing the same pattern in somebody else with the suitor? It could be. It doesn't necessarily have to be that you have a business. This could be that you're going to need support because somebody crossed a boundary here. Maybe you have somebody that's you look up to that's authoritative to you, maybe a parent, grandparent, somebody that is a parent to you or a family or friends. Now, with this here, I feel like there's rules here that just keep repeating here, that somebody just maybe keeps breaking some rules. And there's a realization of maybe it wasn't this person, maybe it was this person. Or maybe it's the same thing this person did, it's repeating towards what you're doing. All right. In this one, we have walking away, though. So you may feel like this is your partner. You're talking to them, they're making big moves here. You might be working on your pentacles. They may have been divinely guided. Maybe you're feeling you have a counterpart here, and maybe they end up having to walk away, or you have to walk away from them because your realization that maybe this partner isn't single. Okay, let's just see what shows up. Okay, so maybe you see them talking to somebody else down the alleyway there. They're planning on moving out. Maybe you are. Maybe the other person doesn't realize you've seen them with someone else. Yeah, there's a blind spot that you're just not seeing when it comes to people. But there is a King of Swords showing up at the end of this. Let's just see what actions you might end up taking. What about the support and authority here? Well, you're still open at this point when it comes to actions about love. You haven't given up on love. There's something about protection here. Yeah, you feel like you have nothing to worry about when it comes to this person, and it may be a surprise that maybe you're too relaxed on certain things. Maybe they cross boundaries and you were too relaxed when it came to that person on those boundaries. Let's see about the bureaucracy, the repeat, and the realization. Now, this is a new beginning with someone else. Wonders of the universe are saying, man, this might not be your person after all, even though they may have some potential. So, but it's here that you walk away from this person. Yeah, there is an opportunity maybe for a new beginning, but you might have to move. You may have to go back, or maybe you are on a vacation when it comes to this relaxation. And you're in the flow just to see where it might go. And maybe it has to do with pleasure. um, it may just be that you are on vacation. Let's just see. Judgment. There is a calling. They're being called to judgment. There is a Queen of Pentacles and a King of Pentacles here. Is this parents or bosses? I wonder what this is. What's the calling? There is a competition here. Somebody's hanging on to the energy here. You may have been guided to get out of that relationship. Let's see about this new beginning. Oh, there's a King of Swords here. They're here. So you might see them when you start to hang out with this King of Wands. There's also a King of Swords that's there. They're going after whatever they're passionate about when it comes to being a suitor. And they might have been pursuing you as well. There's some bold moves. They're chasing after you like a bat out of hell. There's some good news because your King of Wands gets caught doing something as well. So, the person that seems to stand out here is this King of Swords. Let's just see, being in the flow. What's this? All right, you feel good about this person. You feel at rest, at peace with them. Oh, is it the King of Wands? They see you as the Empress because the King of Swords is here. Maybe the King of Wands is in the vicinity and it's the King of Swords that messes it up. Maybe it's a toxic suitor, gets caught doing something, and you end up having your King of Wands. Interesting. Yeah, you feel the King of Wands is your person. You feel it most at home. So it may not have been the King of Wands that did anything here. It may have been the King of Swords. Blind spot may have been on the King of Wands. All right. Well, that's awesome. Let's just see how you feel about them. About the King of Wands. Show me about the King of Wands. Ah, that magnetic pull. A bit of an ego clash. So your personalities challenge each other. So it's almost like competing against each other, but for the same cause. We have mirroring of the souls. So this may be where you push each other to do well is part of a twin flame. Let's see about your person. How do they feel towards you? Okay, so karmic patterns, all those old wounds are going to be healed with you and together. So when you come together, you'll be able to get rid of any karmic patterns that may have happened because you're going to see yourself within your partner, the good, the bad, and the ugly. All right, we made promises in spirit. It's a sacred contract. So before you even were born, you made this contract with this person for this lifetime. Wow, happiness found. I like it. And eternal bond. Our connection lasts beyond lifetimes. So each lifetime you come together with this person as a twin flame that full of energy. You feel the energy before you actually see the person. I really like this for you. Let's just see what doors are going to open when it comes to this. All right, you're going to use your intuition, or your intuition is going to open beyond what it is now. So, whatever your perception and awareness is, it's going to be a lot more than that. It's going to be phenomenal or instinctive. It's going to be that insight that you can see ahead of time, maybe even. You're going to have those clairs that really show up for you. Serenity. So, that peace and harmony, that calmness, that cool, calm, and collected. This is going to be a bond that you have with this person where you feel at peace with each other. There's the sanctuary card. So rest in peace. And there's going to be some changes that occur here. And you're going to grow together with these changes. There's transformations and the awakening. So there's going to be things that you're both going to awaken to, but you're going to do them together. So whatever comes at you, you are kind of protecting each other in this. I like this for you. All right. Let's just see what the namesake is here for this King of Wands. There's a lot of attraction here. They have a vision. There's that transformation. This is those profound changes that you make, and you rebuild your life. And this is when this person will come in. You'll have a different perspective about things. You've transformed. You're devoted to spirit. There's gifts from spirit, like this intuition expanding with these changes. And you're devoted to spirit, being prosperous, successful efforts, and results of hard work as rewards. And seeing the truth. Seeing the truth, making the dreams real, and manifesting. And I feel like when you realize this realization about maybe these rules or this bureaucracy type energy, and all these repeats of the same type of behavior or the same type of person. And you might be looking at things a little differently by the time you get to here. You want attraction. You want somebody that you could really be passionate with and have that connection with. However, you're going to really feel at home with this person. So you're not going to be chaotic or anything like that. It's going to be very peaceful. A lot of romance. So this person might be a bit of a romantic, being courted, treating yourself, even falling in love, and inspiration. So you may inspire other people. You're acting on your ideas. You're expressing yourself as maybe your authentic self is what I'm getting. So DRATIR is the namesake for your person, your soulmate, the person you end up with over here. They see you as their empress. You are their queen, and they're going to treat you like a queen. They're going to love you in a way that maybe you've never been loved before. So, this is what I have for you. So please like, share, and subscribe. Become part of the Divine Oracle tribe if you haven't done so already, of course. All right, you guys, take care. Stay blessed. We'll see you next time. Later.